Hare Krishna. So today again we are speaking from the pastimes of Namperumal. So today we are going to speak about one great devotee known as one Alvar. He is known as Thirupanazhwar. Thirupanazhwar, he is also known as Muni Vahana. So when we go to Ranganathji's temple, when we enter into the main entrance, Ranga Gopuram, then we first one mandapam will come. That is a Ranga Vilas Mandapam. In the Ranga Vilas Mandapa, on your right side, first there will be a temple of Vittala, Panduranga Vittala. Then there is a second temple on our right side. There is a huge Anjaneya, Veera Anjaneya Swami will be there. Next, in front of that Anjaneya Swami will be a deity of Thirupanazhwar. So this Thirupanazhwar, he will be playing kartal in his right hand, in his hands. So in this way we can see the deity of Thirupanazhwar. So he is an incarnation of Lord's Srivatsa. Krishna's Srivatsa directly appeared as Thirupanazhwar. And he is very dear to the Lord. His songs are also very famous, known as Amala Nadipiran. Amala Nadipiran. In that song, he is glorifying Ranganathji. And the first song is saying, Amala Nadipiran, Adiyarki Ennai Aatpadathiya Vimalan. That the beautiful, merciful Lord, out of his causeless mercy, he gave me the opportunity to serve the devotees. Adiyarki Ennai Aatpadathiya Vimalan. He gave me the opportunity to serve his servants. Adiyarki Ennai Aatpadathiya Vimalan. That is his causeless mercy itself. So this Alvar was taken his appearance in a place called Urayur. At present day it's in Tiruchi, on the other side of the South Kaveri river. There is a place called Urayur still. That is a capital of Chola kings once upon a time. So the Dharmavarma Raja who brought Ranganathji to Srirangam, in his Vamsha, one king came, is called Nanda Chola king. So in his dynasty, that king's daughter was appeared, Lakshmi Devi personally appeared in that family. So she was appeared in a lotus flower, therefore she is named as Kamalavalli. So Ranganathji personally went and married her. That's a separate pastime we will discuss another day. So in that Kamalavalli who got married with Ranganathji in that place is called Urayur. In that place only this Thirupanazhwar appeared. He is an incarnation of Srivatsa. So when he appeared, he was born in a like a garden, very beautiful garden. He was appeared. So by the arrangement of the Lord, one family, one husband and wife, they are from the low class, like a Shudra family. They are not Brahmins, not low class, but they are in the fourth Varna. So they don't have children. They are singers. They used to make bamboo bags and all. They are also singers. Panakulam. Panar means generally they sing for the pleasure of the Lord. So their devotees, they were just walking in that road. Finally they found this baby, Thirupanazhwar. So they became very happy. They took this baby and they hugged it to the heart and they took care of this child. So that Mataji took the child, and when she hugged the child, from her breast milk came itself. But she tried to feed that baby with milk, but somehow this baby doesn't drink that milk. So then they only give some other food only. The baby doesn't drink that milk itself. So from the childhood, this baby was always so much attraction to hear about Krishna, glories of the Ranganathji. So when he became young, he considered himself, the great souls are always, they are very humble. So he considered himself as very fallen because he is born in a very low class family. He thought like that. He is born in a very low class family and he have all the bad qualities. He thought like that because he is a great soul. So he considered himself, he is not qualified to keep his feet in between these two rivers of Kaveri, that is Srirangam. So he never came to Srirangam. he used to stay on the other side of Srirangam. South Kaveri, on the other side of Kaveri, he used to stay. But from the childhood, his natural attraction, he was totally detached from the material world. He was totally attached to the chanting of the holy name. He all the time chant the holy names. He used to come to the banks of Kaveri and look at the Ranganathji's Gopuram and the temple, and he used to constantly glorify, and in ecstasy he used to remain. He was all the time chanting Ranga, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And also because of their family tradition is they are singers, so he also used to have one veena with him. He used to play veena and he would sing the glories of Ranganathji. So one day he was totally merged in singing of the glories of the Lord. So he was totally absorbed in his ecstasy, remembering the pastimes of the Lord. So at that time, from the Ranganathji's temple, the main priest and the other sannyasi called Loka Saranga Muni, they all came to fetch water for the Ranganathji's Abhishekam. So they seen this Thirupanazhwar was sitting in the path, in the steps of the Kaveri. So they thought he is an untouchable person sitting him. They didn't understand his glory. They thought him to be an untouchable person. So therefore that sannyasi, he told his assistants, please move him aside. We want to carry the water. He's an untouchable person sitting. Because those days, the Sudras and the untouchable class of people were not allowed into the temple, Sri Rangam temple. Because the Brahmanas are very high standard of worship was going on those days. So therefore they don't allow the low class people inside the temple. Because they low class people means they doesn't know the proper culture. They go to the toilet, they don't take bath properly, they eat meat, so therefore they don't allow these people inside the temple. So in that way, this they thought him to be an untouchable person. So they told, okay, move aside like that. Then he was in ecstasy chanting the holy name. He could not hear anything external. So this from some of the Brahman, he took a stone and threw it and hit on the head of Thirupanazhwar. So suddenly the head was broken and blood started oozing from the head of Thirupanazhwar. Then he wake up and he asked, oh sorry, please forgive me. Then he gave the way for the Brahmanas to go to Kaveri. Then the Brahmanas very proudly they went and they took fetch water from Kaveri. With that water they went to Ranganathji's temple. When they went to Ranganathji's temple, suddenly the door started close, doors all got shut down. And when they enter, then they seen the Ranganathji's blood, the Pujari told the Ranganathji's blood was bleeding. Ranganathji's head was bleeding. Blood was oozing from the head of our main Ranganathji's TT. Then Ranganathji also told, you Brahmanas, you consider yourself as very high and you thought my devotee as very low. You don't understand that he is chanting the holy name. Anyone is chanting the holy name, he is qualified to perform the yajna, even if he born in a family of a dog eater, Chandala. Therefore, it is my order to you. You thought him to be a untouchable person. Now I order you. You all go. The main sannyasi Ranganathji told, Loka Sarangamuni, you all should go and fall at his feet and take the dust from his feet. Not only taking the dust from his feet, you should carry him on your shoulder and bring him back to my temple. Ranganathji ordered this way. So all the Brahmanas, they all running to take the dust of that devotee. So Thirupanazhwar told, Hare, don't touch me, I am very low class, don't touch me. He was keeping himself backside. But these all Brahmanas told, no, Ranganathji ordered you to carry you on your shoulder. Then saying that they all fall at the feet of this Thirupanazhwar, they all touch the dust from his feet. Then the Lokasarangamuni, the main sannyasi Jiyar, he personally carried this Alvar on his shoulder. And this Lokasarangamuni brought him to the Ranganathji's temple. So because this Alvar, he was very hesitant to keep his feet in Srirangam. Because he thought Srirangam is totally like a Shaligram Kshetra, totally a holy place. How I will keep my feet in Srirangam? So therefore Ranganathji told, Okay, you carry him in your shoulder, therefore you don't have to keep the feet. The devotee should not get worried also. So in this way, the Thirupanazhwar entered into the Srirangam. The sannyasi was carrying him inside the temple, Ranganathji's temple. So Thirupanazhwar was so ecstasy. He was so hesitant to sit on the lap, this devotee's shoulder, but so humble. Whatever the Lord wanted, he was simply sitting and praying. So he entered into the temple of crossing all the 7 gopurams, and finally they enter into the altar of the Ranganathji's temple. There the Lord showed the special vision of Vaikunta. He seen the feet of the Lord first. Then he sung the song Amala Nadipiran Adiyar Kennayat Padite Vimalan. In this way he sung the song, first song glorifying the feet of the Lord. Oh, I seen the beautiful lotus feet of Namperumal, beautiful lotus of Ranganath. Then he said, I seen the knees of the Lord. Then I seen the waist of the Lord. He was glorifying one after another, glorifying the beauty and the attraction and all these things of Namperumal and Ranganathji. Finally he said, at last he seen the beautiful face, moon-like face of Ranganath. Then he said one song, Kondal Vannanai, Kovalanai, Vennayunda Vayanai. That is, in this way Tamil is saying that Kondal Vannan, the Lord whose form is like a beautiful mountain, bluish mountain. Kovalanai, Kovalan means Gopal. That Gopal, Vennayunda Vayanai, that butter thief who is eating butter, stealing butter in Vrindavan, that Krishna, I seen him in Srirangam. So this is the way, this is why Ranganathji is Krishna. Ranganathji is Krishna, he is a butter thief. Many alvars they glorified him as Krishna. Katchinam Meita Yendan Kalande. Andal also told she will marry only Krishna. Finally Andal married Ranganathji. So Ranganathji's body still have the fragrance of butter. Some of the clothes we have, Ranganathji's clothes, so that cloth also still has the fragrance of butter. Because Ranganathji is Krishna, he steals butter in Vrindavan. So this Alvar, after getting the darshan of Namperumal and Ranganathji, he told, this is that same Krishna who steals butter in Vrindavan. After seeing this beautiful Krishna of Vrindavan, I don't want to see anything in this material world. He told like that. Then immediately Ranganathji, okay, Acha, I don't want to see anything. Okay, come with me. Saying this, Ranganathji immediately took him to, along with that body, he disappeared. Ranganathji took him directly to Vaikunta. And some say Ranganathji accepted him as again Srivatsa. He accepted, decorated his body as a Srivatsa, Thirupanazhwar. Sri Thirupanazhwar ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.